Hello everybody, welcome to AZ Camera Reviews and Chai in USA. Today I am so excited. I just got this in the mail. It's a Nubia Z20. This phone is supposed to be the most amazing thing. It's got 3 lenses and it shoots in telephoto, it'll shoot in wide angle, and it has a normal lens. But that's not all. It has a screen on the front and it has a screen on the back. And it won the German Design Award Gold for 2020. Let's look and see what's inside the box and find out more about the phone. Okay, so now we've got this Nubia Z20 box here. Let's open it up and let's see what's inside. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take off the plastic wrap here. Kind of excited about this because I've been waiting for this for quite some time. Unwrap the box, take the plastic off. Okay, now let's see what we got. Ooh, slow. So the first thing we've got is this little introduction front panel here and this nice little emblem. And now I guess what we're going to do is we're going to pull this out. And you've got a box of accessories here, but let's first actually look at the phone. So it's in a plastic case, and what we'll do is we'll just kind of turn that upside down. And this is the phone. Looks really nice. Okay, and it comes in a plastic bag. So what we're going to do is there's a little thing here. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll save the bag and I'll just pull the phone out. Look at that, huh? Look at how shiny and nice that is. Okay, so we'll turn this on in a couple of minutes. I'm going to charge it up first, but let's see what's in the rest of the packing. Put this aside. Okay, so inside of this little box here, there's a little flap. This is one of those pins for opening up the side for where you're going to put your SIM card in. Here's your instruction manuals and your information. We'll go into that a little bit later. And then we've got, it looks like they've given us a case. So we've got a really nice case here to put on the phone. And I'll show you that in a couple of minutes. Let's see what else we have. Okay, let's open up this. And that just slides out of this box here. We'll just put that aside. And let's see what's in here. This box opens up from the top. Let's see what's in here. We got a charger. It's a European charger, so probably what we're going to have to do is put an adapter on this, which I have. And let's see what else we've got. Let's open up the other side of the box. And in the other side of the box, we have a small cord, USB Type-C on one side, and it's a headphone 3.5 on the other. That's if you want to use headphones. And this is the USB to Type-C charger cable. Okay, so let's graphically go through and do a quick review of what this phone does. There's going to be open sales dates. They'll be announced in the United States. I don't know exactly when the phone is going to be distributed widespread in the US, but that will be coming. It comes in twilight blue, comes in diamond black, and I also believe it comes in a red color. Here are some of the basic parameters of the phone and some of the specifications. These are the full specifications. You've got a few different lenses on here. You can use two sides of this phone. There's actually two sides that have screens. You can turn the phone on and off. There's two switches on each side, and they both can record your fingerprints. It's got a 4,000 milliamp battery. I had my phone on for a week, and it was still good to go. Easier screenshots. This phone will display different graphics. It will display custom graphics in music, while you're taking a call. Whenever you get a notification, the phone will light up and you will be able to see it. Multitasking is easier because you'll have two screens. It's got a Qualcomm 855 Plus processor in there, so gaming is a breeze. You can block your notifications while you're gaming so you won't be interrupted. It uses a Snapdragon 855 Plus platform, which is ultra fast, and it gives you 15% faster graphics and rendering compared to the previous generations. It has a 2.96 gigahertz CPU clock speed, which is an increase of 4.2%. It's got 675 megahertz GPU performance, improved by 15.4%, and it uses F2FS file system, fast storage for all-around better performance. It'll go faster because it's got an 8 gigabyte RAM, and the Z20 performs smoother and powerfully whether you're gaming or browsing the web. And you can do them both at the same time with two screens. Accelerated performance with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 Plus and 8 gigabytes of RAM with 128 gigabytes of storage inside. It's your camera for all occasions. It has 3 lenses. The main lens camera captures 48 megapixels. The ultra-wide lens will capture at 16 megapixels, and the telephoto lens captures at 8 megapixels. It's a dual temperature flash. It uses a Sony IMX586 CMOS sensor. It's got a soft light self-timer, optical image stabilization, 3 times optical zoom, 122.2 degrees super wide angle on your 16 megapixel wide angle lens shots, 8K video shooting, 10-bit video capture, 2.5 centimeter macro lens, and anti-shake accuracy. It has 33.2 million pixels. You can shoot in 8K, which will give you super crisp and clear footage. And you can zoom in to twice as much and you will still get 4K footage. The HDR10 gives you 4 times smoother transitions for your gradient ambience. That's 10-bit video shooting compared to 8-bit. You've got dual viewfinders. Whether you're the director or the star, you get clear views on both sides. It'll make vlogging a breeze because of the viewfinder on both sides of the camera. You'll be able to use the main cameras to shoot video of yourself, either utilizing the normal lens, which is 48 megapixels, or the ultra wide angle lens. With its OIS anti-shake and A1 shooting mode, say bye-bye to blurry pictures due to shaky camera movement. As I mentioned before, selfies will be amazing because you can shoot yourself in 48 megapixels. Shooting at night is a breeze with the night shot feature on the camera. It has an 8 megapixel telephoto lens, as I mentioned before, and you can zoom in up to 3 times optically. It's got a 16 megapixel ultrawide lens, which gives you a capture area of 122 degrees. It has a dual temperature flash system. As I mentioned before, this cell phone has 2 flashes. One is a regular double color temperature flash. The other is a soft light for better balance. You can easily switch between lenses. It's got a front display and, as mentioned before, a back display. It uses Corning Gorilla Glass 5, which is the hardest glass in the business today. It has a fully functional 5.1-inch rear screen. Smooth curved edges make it easy to take in and out of your pocket and fit comfortably in your hand. You'll get the darkest blacks and the whitest whites. Okay, so I showed you the unboxing of the phone. I've shown you what the specs of the actual phone are. And now here are a couple of other features that I want to show you. As I had mentioned earlier, this cell phone came with a nice little case. And the case wraps around the phone really nicely, as you can see. And when you actually activate the phone with your fingers, like so, you can go in and you can flip the phone information to the other side. This display here will actually let you go in and you can tap things right through the case. Now this is how the selfie mode works on this camera utilizing the other lenses. Right now we're in the standard lens, and what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the wide angle lens so you can see how much wider the picture is. So I'm going to click on the wide angle, and there you go. So now I want to just show you real quick what some of the photos look like coming out of this cell phone on wide, normal, and telephoto. Now, these pictures won't be looking exactly as clear as they should because they're being used in a video, and video resolution is not as high as the camera resolution is. But here's an example of what the normal lens looks like. This is what the wide angle lens looks like. And this is what the telephoto lens looks like. Okay, now this is an example of what the video looks like shot with the actual camera that's in this phone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Okay, and now here is what full zoom looks like. That is using the actual video camera that's in this phone. Now, as I mentioned, you can see both sides of this phone. It has a display on both sides. And the sound quality is great. It has a speaker and a voice on both sides. So when you're speaking on this side of the phone, you can hear and people can hear you. And the same thing as if you're speaking on this side of the phone that the lenses are on, you also can hear on this side and people can hear you on this side. So overall, I think the phone is really versatile. It's a great phone. It works well on my Verizon, and it also works on T-Mobile. I ended up getting an international version. Possibly the version that you get will be specific for either T-Mobile or Verizon or whatever your manufacturer or phone carrier has. So until next time, I'm Jeff with AZ Camera Reviews saying, please watch us, please like us, please share us, and most of all, please subscribe. Bye-bye.